Okay. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay. Okay. This is a new sutta, sutta number 4. This sutta actually is very profound because it talk about a study about a very young girl, weaver's daughter. She will be about maybe about 13 or 14 or 15 years old. And yet, when the Buddha gave the teaching and she contemplated the Marananusati for about 3 years, and at the end she reached enlightenment before she passed away. It was a sad story to hear that at the end she passed away. But actually, this is a very good story. So this is the text. If you click it, you can find it. So what we do today, now you already have the Pali here, and you also got the English. The reason why I put the English is because if I delete the English to the beginners who learn Pali, it look too complicated and too difficult. You will be lost without the English. So I put the English here, then it's easy for you to see. And also today we are going to try with another software. So any software, I choose this one first. Okay, because it has a better uh so I just copy the title here. So I'm teaching you all to do this because next time when you want to learn, you also can do it yourself. Okay, just choose the title of the things and do a search with this one. Okay, and it's in a Dhammapada. Du is a Dutiya. Dutiya means part two. Sometimes one book it has few volumes. So this is a volume number two, like Dutiya. Like when we say a refuge, we got the Patama Dutiya, Dutiya 2, page 111. So when we click it, you can see the Pali here. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do like this. Okay. So because there are so many modern things on internet, so it's good to pick up new technology. So instead of looking words by words, so I'm going to open full screen here, and then this is a story, and this one. So this is the whole Pali, all right? So anta buto ti. Okay, I'll try to make it a little bit bigger. Anda buto ti imam dhamma desanam satta agara we chetiye viharanto. Okay, so there are a few ways to do. The first way, if you open the sutta like this, you click one by one. Now, now we also have the translation here. Anda buto is translated as the world is blind. So which one is anda? Which one is buto? Okay, so you can see the anda here. Anda is buta. Okay, anda actually means blind. Buta is another word. So we call it a compound. So we can just copy it and we start to understand that actually it's made of two words. Okay, so anda is, if you click here, anda is only blind. Okay. Mm. I think it's a little bit to scroll up and down here. Okay. Yeah, blind. Okay. So the first meaning is blind, and Buddha actually is actually it has no much meaning here. Being blind or something like that. Okay. Being blind or existing or born, or here actually we can just do as a become or whatever. But here it translates as the world is blind. Maybe I think it refer to the previous paragraph because it didn't mention here why it become here. but iti. Okay. Now when you see ti like itp, so at the end with the ti is always coming from this word iti. So iti refer to, in a way, we're talking about this quotation. So we can just do like this. So after you see few times, you start to recognize all these thing already. Okay. Now imam. Okay. So click imam. This, all right? This. So we have this one. This. Dhamma, we know is Dhamma. Now desana, we know the teaching. Okay. Now Sutta. All right. So we click the word Sutta, and uh, now Sutta has many meaning. I hope you can see it's a little bit smaller here. Okay. Sutta has few meaning like master, teacher, science, weapon, caravan, and so on. Okay. So here we're talking about use the one teacher. So sometimes we have few words, we have to choose which one. Teacher means the Buddha. Now we have this place called, the place is called Sem. So Chetya is translated as shine from the pagoda Chetya. Now Viharanto. Okay, so we create the word Viharanto. Now it's a PRP, means it's a present continuous living dwelling. All right, PRP. So we translate as a wow dwelling. Okay. Now that's how we learn the vocabulary. So first, like this, after you read few times, you pick out the, we call it word by word, word for word meaning. And it's when you read long time, then you start to understand, oh, okay, Imam Desanam, Imam Daman Desanam, Imam it is, Dhamma Desana is teaching. Sata is teacher. Now, Viharanto, well, dwelling. Okay. So we look for subject here. So before look for subject, we look for one very important is always beside the subject, there must be the verb on it. Okay, so this is the verb. Now, from the word viharati. Now, anybody who start to learn Pali, you will notice that we have this word lives, dwells. Okay. Now you can see this viharanto and viharati. What's the difference? Is the ending part. All right. So actually, I will just put here because it's better. You can see the comparison. So if you have vihara and then you put the anta, okay, put the anta suffix, okay, then you got the viharanta, okay, means if actually we call it the present continuous like ing, going, eating, and so on, okay. So that's why it has the meaning dwelling. Okay, I try to make it here. Okay. Okay, like this. Now, like this, you learn one. This is a present tense, viharati, vihara, and then anta. Or you can put vihar, maybe a plus anta. Just take it, the anta suffix always be translate as uh, ing. Okay. So if you like this, easy to remember. So we call it, this is a present continuous. Later we will see also this thing. So that's mean that uh, when the Buddha was dwelling at this place, Agarawe Chetiya. Chetiya is a shrine. Is is a place here. The teacher is dwelling while dwelling here. And then the actually we have another verb here. Spoke. Okay. So this is a spoke or preach or speaking. So this is a past tense here. So up to this point, you have learned how many? One is mm, two, only two verbs so far, okay? One is in the present continuous. This is a past tense, katasi. And then the subject will be the Buddha. The Buddha, while dwelling at this place, at the Agalawe shrine, and then he spoke about something. So only two verbs here. So like this is first you also start to understand that we have two actions and then there's anta suffix and but this is actually past tense. Okay. So right. So how to get this katesi? Okay, so we look at this one katesi. All right. Kateti. All right. Kat and A and T. All right. So the present tense will be kateti. So we can just copy like this and then we can learn also. Okay. Now, if you have the present tense, so this is called present tense, kateti. Remember the T and T sita mima. Okay, this is a present tense. Then why is it past tense become katesi? Okay. So the root is, like here mentioned, the root is kat. Then you got the A. So based on the root like this, okay, you have the root kat plus A. And then remember for the past tense is finished with I. I, insu, okay? So it's good to always refer to the parliament easy. So look at the past tense here. Because I already in the Thursday mentioned about past tense. Okay. Okay. So third person is talking about the Buddha. He was the third person, right? So it, not this one. This is a they, you all, I, we. Okay. So we are looking at this verbal termination, I. So I. Now, when you cut an E, then because E and I is a vowel, so you need to put something in between. So we put S. That's how you can get this katesi. This is not the present tense, okay? It's a past tense. It's not the present tense like T, N, T, sita, mima, not the present tense, second person, but it's a past tense, first person. So we call it the aorist form, third person singular. So it's also another verb here. Yeah, so far it's still quite easy. So if you analyze like this, is interesting and also not difficult. Okay. So what we do is if when you open the Tipitaka like this, you notice that so many words, you will get scared. So what you do is like what I do, copy words by words, and then after that, try to find who's the subject, like kata, viharanto, and then the katesi, all right? So this is the one. Anda buto imam dama desanam sata agarawe chetiye viharanto ekam pesakara ditaram araba katesi. So only subject sata teacher viharanto dwelling katesi. Okay, he spoke or preached. Oh, okay. So it's past tense. We put spoke. Okay, that's the first step that we should do. Identify the subject and verb, right? And after that, okay, now, like we say, always the subject is with the O sound. Okay, now you got this viharanto. For this viharanta, it become viharanto because the subject uh is modified to the Buddha. So Buddha is the masculine nominative singular. So this one must be more masculine nominative singular. So that's why it must finish with the O here. Right. So if you all learned before, look at the present continuous. Here is translate present continuous, by Pali is actually a present participle. English, we just use it as a present continuous. Maybe I should change it to the layout. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, so far, any question? I continue. So I try to guide you all step by step so you understand the logic of how to see the sentence. Okay. Right. Now, which one is the next thing that we should do? We already know the subject is Buddha. We already know he's dwelling. Now, when dwelling, of course, it must be a place here, right? So after you know the dwelling, then you look for this one. Okay. So you can see this one actually, you can take it, these two are linked with this one. So if you print out, it's good you point an arrow so you know that the location, this is a location here, place or location, okay? Place or location is linked with the Viharanto. Okay, so we finished Sata, Agarawe, Chetiye, Viharanto. Now, if this is a location, of course, it must be in the uh okay. So that's why you start to learn declension and then it must be shine. I think Chetiya should be masculine, yeah. Locative singular. Okay, it's a location here. Okay, so we finish this one, finish this one, finish. Okay, so what is the next one that we should take? Okay, Vira, is Vira here or Wong?
Is Chetiya neuter or masculine?
Yeah, that's why I say you need to check.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so after this one, which one should we take? Chetiya. Chetiya. Oh, say, okay, sorry, it's a neuter here. Okay, yeah, okay. So yes, Chetiya is neuter. All right, so after we finish Sata, Agarawe, Chetiya, Viharanto, Katesi. So which is the next word that we should look for? Okay, Wong or Vira? Yes.
Dhamma Daselang.
Damam Desana.
Oh,
Okay, why,
already
what?
indicated. Then
Yes, but okay, you want to do it. Why you must tell people why do you think that you should tackle this one, the next one?
because this is about the teacher teaching the Dhamma. When he was
Okay,
dwelling at this Chettiya, the shrine,
okay,
he gave a Dhamma teaching.
okay. So you think that this Katesi is should link with this one?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So that's how we start to develop our logic. Okay, so you all can draw a line like this. If you print out, so you can just draw a line like this. Okay. So he spoke. He must speak about something. Okay. So we know the teacher while dwelling at this place, he spoke about something. So it must be Imam Damandisana. So this Imam is an adjective modified to Damandisana. Okay. So this one linked to here. Right. Daman Desana. Now he spoke of this one. Okay. And what is the next one that link with Katesi? Uh Vira? Okay.
So,
Right.
Saji,
Yes.
good evening, Saji.
Yes. Okay. So which one it should link with Katesi also? Okay. Cannot hear your answer.
Start to speak. Araba.
Okay. Araba. Okay. So yes, after this one, and then we also can put here. Now he's preach about the Dhamma. What kind of Dhamma? Okay. This one, Dhamma Desanam, not yet. Okay. you also start to about this Anabuto, but also another one is also linked with this one. Okay, Arabe. Okay, so you can see this whole thing. Okay, all the way from here, and this one also linked with the, okay, like this. So one by one. Okay, and another one. This one should link with this one. Okay, because Imam Dhamma Desanam, what kind of topic? The topic is Andabuto, become a bride, or the state of a bride. And also, this story is referring to the Arabe. Okay, now we find the meaning of. Hmm? Okay, I think it's go to the next page already. Okay. Okay, reference. Okay, now we learn for the dictionary. Let's click it. Araba. Bring forth concerning. Okay, so we can use this one. Concerning, referring, regarding. Araba, referring, concerning to the Pesakara. Pesakara is weaver. D2. D2 is daughter. All right, feminine daughter. So we go back. So this is okay with reference or referring to. Now one, okay? This is a one. Pesara is weaver. So you can say weaver's Ditara is this one, daughter. Okay, so don't have red color. Okay, now we see the logic already, right? So Katesi spoke have two object because the subject is the Buddha. Buddha spoke something. He spoke about the Dhamma Desanam, referring to the Ekam Pekasara Ditaram. So you can see how many object it has. This one actually, we can say object 2. Dhamma Desana is object 1. Okay. All right. So if we can analyze like this, is easier and also not difficult. So after you analyze like this, the next step is that you need to kind of memorize the sentence, no? Because if we every time we learn new words, new words, new words, we don't kind of like remember it. So next time when we come across the word, we will have difficulty to utilize it. So what we do is we can just recite few times. Anda buto ti imam daman desanam. These three should link to each other. So you can break here. Sata, you can break here. Teacher. Agalawe chetiye viharanto. Okay, we can break here. Ekam peksa karaditaram araba. Can stop here. Right, katesi. So when we learn the Pali, if we can learn like phrase by phrase, part by part, is easier for the brain. Because if you ask the brain to memorize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at one time, it's too much for the brain because it's a new language for the brain. It will make the brain damage. Okay. So what we do is we're going to divide to 3 or 2. Okay. Anda buto ti imam dama desanam sata agarawe chetiye viharanto ekam besagara ditaram araba kadesi. Okay, so we finish one task. Understand the grammar, understand the meaning, understand the this one. Okay. Now later the story will tell, oh, okay, now if I going to continue, of course I can continue a lot. So we look at the translation words. This word is blind. This Dharma teaching was given by the teacher while he was in residence at the Agalawa shrine with reference to a certain, now you can see you put the word certain. Now the update is Ekam, weaver's daughter. Now, okay, so we can finish here or we can go deeper, right? For example, Dhamma Desana, from which verb, right? Dhamma Desana coming from Deseti. So those who start to learn Pali, you can, from the sentence, you can pick up few things from here. You try to find what is the verb. Will be Deseti. Okay. Now, how do you get this? All right. This is always Dese plus the ana suffix. Now, ana suffix I mentioned few times already. It's very important. It's a, we call it verb forming. It make the thing from the, okay. So it's, for example, you have this one, right? For example, deseti we can translate as expound, preach, okay, something like that. Or maybe there are other translation. So we can just click it and then the Dhamma Desana click again. Okay, sorry. Dhamma Desana click here. Right. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Not working. Okay. So this is, okay. Point out preachers expound. Okay. Indicates teachers, also teachers cannot. So there's other meaning, so we can take it teachers. So from here, the root is this, okay? And plus A, then you get the they say. Then they say you plus the anak, so means become preach, become preaching. Like teach become teaching, all right? So that's a function of ana. You can translate like this, ing, all right? Now this is to point out. So that's why you can see the meaning is point out, indicate, and so on, because the root is this. Okay. To expound. Okay, try again. This this, okay, points, shows, point out, right? Okay. Okay. All right. So you get this one. So then you understand the meaning of desana. Desana means sometimes teaching or preaching or teaching. So you can write few meanings. And viharanto coming from viharati, dwells, vi and har and r and t, right? And anda butto. Now, how to get this butto? This one you also try. Okay, it's a past participle. So that's how we can build our vocabulary, from one word, you go for another word and another word. Okay, Buddha, become, is a PP, past participle and so on. Produce. But actually it has many meanings. Sometimes Buddha maybe five aggregates, ghosts, beings, something to do with the vegetables, living beings. So Buddha is a very big vocabulary. All right. Creation, nature. Maybe under Buddha is nature here is better. Okay. So it has a very big vocabulary. Very, very big one. So be plus da. Okay. Be is to be, to become. That's why sometimes Buddha we can translate the meaning is nature, right? Or being and so on. So there are a lot of translations, so we can just put etc. There are too many already. Cannot cover all, right? So now you know the anda buto ti iman daman desanam sata agara we chetiye viharanto ekam, pesakara, titaram, araba, katesi. Now, kara, okay, now you know the word karoti. Now, what's the meaning of this pesa? I think I better use this one easy for me. Okay, not sure. Mm. Yeah, okay, this one. Or pesaka also can. No, this one. Okay, then we use this one, pesak. So something to do with this one. Okay, pesakara. So you have the pesak and kara. Kara is like doer, okay, doer. So from the word karoti. Karoti is does, make, right? So you can say pesakala is somebody who do something. Here to do with the weaver. So we translate as a weaver. So pesa is maybe weave, and then this one plus the do okay. So weaver, pesakara, right? So here, that's how we build our vocabulary one by one, from one word to another word, and we try to find the roots. It's very important, because all the verbs there's root in a noun, like desana is a noun. You also got this, right? Buddha here actually taking the part as a noun, but you also got the root. So try to find the root because root is very important in Bali. And cut also another root. Okay. So any question about this before I continue? Right? Any question? All right, I continue. All right. So that's only the first sentence. So remember this kind of sentence, if you break part by part, easier. So next time you see Satta Viharanto. So you just translate while dwelling. Satta is teacher. Imam Daman Desanam, this Dhamma teaching. Anda Buddha is blind, or here maybe we put the word nature. Because Buddha, let's say just now, many, many translation. So very difficult to fix one. Ekam one. Here translate as certain, according to translation. So Pesakara weavers. Ditaram daughter. Okay, it's a object, so it's all acquisitive case here. So it's a female acquisitive singular. Mhm. What happened to that? Oh yeah. Araba. Okay. Now this Araba is always like that. You cannot change the other form because so we just going to click here. Actually, it's a gerund here. Okay, gerund. It's coming from this word Arabati. Okay, Arabati, Araba, gerund. Okay, so we just there's one meaning here. So Araba. So then from here we can get already A plus lab. So A plus rab. Now you can see the root is RABH and this is become BBHA. So I think should be plus the ya. Okay. Tua. According to translate tua, but it should be ya, ya, araba, ya. Okay. So when you plus the ya, it become change it to BBH. So this is one of the changes that might occur. Now, what is the meaning of Arab? Okay. So this is another new vocabulary that you see. Begin. Okay. begin, take hold. Begin, take hold. Okay, it has two meaning here. That's why so for when we say like Viryam Arabati means you make effort, right? Or Bhavanam Arabati, you make effort in meditation. But here Araba should be refer to second meaning here, take hold. So means if we say something take hold means if it's yak suffix, this is a gerund. It's a lesson 9, okay? Pali make easy. So here direct translation will be referring to that's why it has the another meaning here, take hold. All right. So Araba coming from Arabati, but the root is RABH, not BBH, right? RABH. RABH plus yak. Okay. Then I think next week we will learn the gerund on the Thursday class for those who want to learn. Okay. Right? What happened to Araba? Okay. So anda buto ti imam daman desanam this dhamma teaching sata teacher ala alalawe chetiye in the this chetiya a pagoda shrine viharanto while dwelling ekam certain or one pesakara viewers ditaram daughter araba referring katisi. Now, in Burmese way of learning, they actually do the word for word translation. So when people learn in Burmese, they have one Pali word and one Burmese meaning, one Pali, one Burmese, and one Pali, one Burmese. So here the people here they are very familiar with Pali because they memorize the Pali with the Burmese translation. So if we can do the same way, we memorize the Pali with the English translation, then it will speed up our learning. Okay. So Imam Daman Desanam, you remember this Dhamma teaching. Sata teacher. Viharanto while dwelling. Ekam one or certain. Pesakara weavers. Titiram daughter, acquisitive case. Araba referring. Katesi spoke. Okay. So any question? If not, I continue. Okay. So after you familiarize with this, uh, so let me save it first. Where are we? Okay. I never. Okay. So that's how we start to process the logic, process the sentence, process the meaning from the this one. We start to find the roots. All right. And then after that, we look for the next sentence. So this sentence on number two. This sentence actually quite short. Okay. Now, first we try to memorize. Okay. Eka diwasam hi. Okay, we can break here. Ala viva sino. You can break here. Okay. Satali alawim sampate. Can break here. Niman tetwa danan. Okay. Damam adansu. All right. Now, this one, which one will be easier to take? All right. So ask those who have learned before. Okay. Hoi gan lao. Okay. Can you tell me which one you like to try first? Okay. Maybe not here also. All right. How about Jenny? All right.
Hello, Saji, can hear?
Yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe the simple one, the Darren Niman Tentua.
Okay. You like this one. Okay. Why do you like this one? That's a question. No. So then you should tell people the way you think, your logic. All right. Okay. You like this one. Why do you like it, this one? Jenny? Okay, no answer. All right. Okay, now why we choose this one? Okay, because it's a very easy to identify the tua. All right. So when we look at the Pali Meiji, you see the tua. On the page 17. Okay, you can see a lot of wasa was okay. Now the purpose of Jaren is we translate as having gone with the tua after going. All right. So gantua having gone or after going. Okay. So you can see this one. For example, uh there's a lot of wasitua, gantua, tatua, utahitua. All right. After going or out here after stay having stay. Also we can translate having gone. Right. Or this nisitua. So this form is very easy to recognize. All right. So tua and then this one. And tum also very easy because tum means to stay. Right. With the tum is two. Later maybe we'll see this one. So now this gerund actually there are few meanings. So we just take it means the first action that take place having gone or after going. Okay. So now we just see this one you'll find in the lesson 9. Okay. Sooner or later we'll reach there. All right. Now, so it's a action that happened first. So we can see invited is the first action that take place. Okay, just now I think Sister Hoi Gan Lao. All right. Now you can try Sister Hoi Gan Lao. How about
Okay,
the second one? Yes. Okay.
I'm
Now, yes. Now I can hear you. Yes. Which one you like to try next? Um, I think your microphone is try
oh
unmute.
yeah,
All
I
right.
want to pick the Satari as the teacher is a subject.
Oh, okay. You like this? Yes. Okay. Okay. Because you can see it's a teacher, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Thanks. So okay. Now we have the teacher. Okay. So we have the Satali teacher, Niman Titua. There's one action here. Invited. All right. Now, what's the next one that we should try? So that's the purpose I put English because if without the English, it will be difficult for you. All right. How about Sister Go? LH Go? So which one you like to try?
Oh, okay. Adamsu, Imsu, Aris, right?
Which one?
Adamsu,
Adamsu. This one. Okay.
because M.su is
Yes.
Aris, right?
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
actually
Yeah.
Ar plus Da. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
hi.
Imsu.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So
Yes.
this one. All right. Thank you. All right. So now, okay, we have few words. Satari, teacher, Nimantetua, invited, Adamsu, so gave, all right? So we already know the form here. So we have the subject here. So this is a gerund. Gerund means the action that take place, and this is a aorist means it's past tense, okay? All right. Now, so if we of course gerund we can direct translate with the like after inviting or having having invite or after inviting, okay, or having invited. So what's the grammar? Okay, so there are a few ways translate having gone or after going. So if you are going to put after, then put ing, right? So then having, okay, after inviting, which is easier. After inviting, all right, and then gave donation. So actually, how many verb you have? Okay, verb 1. Okay, verb 2. Now, the problem is who invite? Okay, it's not the Buddha invite, okay? Then who gave donation? Is of course the Sattali is. Now, let's say the Satta is a subject, but how about this Alawi Vasino? So Alawi is Alawi, okay? Wasa from the word Vasati, okay? So this is also subject, all right? Now, it like this seems to be confused. You got one subject, you also got subject. Okay, let's say Alawi is a subject here, right? Okay. Now it look complicated already. You got one subject, one subject. Now, but the verb one, nimantitwa, the adamsu belong to this subject. This is correct, okay? Because it should link with the subject here. Because the Alawi people, they invited and gave donation. Now, this is the one, okay? So we leave it first. We look at this one. Eka, this one very easy. Eka is one, okay? One day. So you have the translation here. One day. And he translate with the word for. So that's why if we're going to break down will be Eka plus Diwasam and plus the he. Okay. And this one in Monday class I tell you when combine, all right. This one will change it to this one, all right. So there's a changes here. So Ekam Diwasam for one day. Alawi Wasino, resident of Alawi. Niman Tetwa invited. Adamsu gave. What they give, all right. Danam, all right. They gave Danam. So this one, Danam, should link with the Adamsu. Now, how about this one? Okay, now this is also subject. But this subject is linked with the verb 1 and verb 2. Okay, so this is a special grammar point. We call it the locative absolute, right? It means that use it as a locative to show the time. So everything here will be in locative, okay? So it's a locative singular and here also masculine locative singular. So that's why I translate with the word when, right? How you know locative is with the I, this is locative. This one also, if you look at declension, you also got this one locative. Okay. So it just to show that when the teacher Alavim came, okay, Sampate is translated as came. Or maybe reach. I think Sampate maybe we translate another one is better. Okay, translate reach, arrive, okay. Some plus up and T. So we can just copy it. So when the teacher means that come and I think this reach is better. This means that sometimes the Buddha coming from other place or from another place, all right? And some plus up and ta, all right? Some plus up, two prefix here, some plus pa, and the root is up. Okay, it's like papunati, the same root. Okay, so actually this sentence, this part, if you can just take it as special grammar, locative absolute, show the location with the word when, all right? This locative is used with the when. So when Satari teacher, Alawim, Alawi, rich Alawi, all right? Then what happened is Alawi, Alawi. Now this is 2-1, Alawi. So Alawi is Alawi, of course. Now, Alawi Wasa, okay, Wasi. Actually, should become from the word Wasino. So we click it. This one. So you can see Alawi and Wasino. So we double click the Wasino. Sorry. Hmm. How come not happen already? Wasino. Okay, this one not working. Wasino from the word wasi. Not sure here. Okay, wasim. Okay, master from the word wasa. Wasino, no. Okay. Yeah. Try to see if the grammar can help us. This one, wasi. How come it's not working now? Yeah. Okay, now this one. Hmm? Okay, wasi and ni. All right. So, okay. Now this is another new Pali. And this one actually translate from the Burmese. So it has a wasi plus ni. So wasini. So it also gives the meaning nichang wasade, one who dwells there. Or wasi means resident. Okay. Now the it's coming from the word. Okay. Wasati is, the meaning dwells. So wasati, we just take the root was. Right. So here is was plus a plus t. So instead of taking all, we just take the root was and then plus the in. All right. This is another suffix. This one referring to this one is dwell, to dwell, or to live. So in refer to someone, okay? Someone who live or dwell. So that's the meaning. Wasi means resident or somebody who live. So wasino, plural here, means the residents of Arawi. Okay, the root is was. Same. I think this one you are familiar with. Was, dwells or live. Was plus in. All right, then become wasin. Then after that, we become wasi. And then you become plural, change it to plural, become wasino. All right, that's how. But just remember the root is still was, dwell. Dwell plus in, someone, refer to somebody. So Alawi was, live in someone, no means plural. So residents. So residents of Alawi. Okay. So Eka Diwan Sam, he, for one day, Alawi Wasino, residents Alawi, Niman Tetwa, invited, okay, Adanam Ams, Adamsu gave, right? So they gave donation. Of course, now who is the subject here? We know the subject have two, Satari, but the subject for verb one, this Nimaditwa and Adamsu refer to this Alawi Wasino. And they gave alms, of course, to the Buddha. And not only Buddha, the community of monks also. Okay, any question up to here? Okay, now. So we can check this one, Nima Tetwa. Okay, so we just click it. ABS means also gerund, same meaning. Okay, having invited. Ni man et toi, respectfully invited. Alright, so you can just uh shortcut only, no need to key in, just copy and paste only. Alright. So prefix ni, so it's written in this way, same prefix ni plus man plus a plus toi. Okay, toi means it's a gerund here. So gerund sometimes they use go, sometimes they use the word abs. Okay, it means the same thing, gerund, or I think absolute, right? Is it? Oh, they have this one. Okay. So ABS, yeah. So you can see this one ABS also. Okay. 独自地, okay. And so on. All right. So we have two. Nimantitua. Adamsu. Now, Adamsu, we know the meaning is gave. All right. So this is a past tense, aorist. So the root is da. Then you plus the su. And then put the a here. Okay. So refer to past participle. Okay. Imsu. Okay. Here. This means that when they put the bracket here, the I is actually optional. Not all the time you must put the I. Okay. So we just keep the imsu. Imsu. So da is give. To give. So when you put the aorist, you put the A here. So A in front and da, and change it to adamsu. Adamsu means they gave. What do they give? Adamsu. Danam adamsu. Okay. So we repeat a few times. Eka diwasam he. One day he is translated for. Now this he is a indeclinable particle. This means that it's actually try to because the first sentence, for example, when we look at the first sentence, it's just start the story. Okay. The story has not begin. It's just starting only. So he actually is trying to explain that this sentence is like and how we call it in addition, or the story will be like this and so on. So I try to kind of link with the earlier sentence. Ekan Dewasam, one day he for Alawi Wasino residents. So those who stay in Alawi. Satali, locative singular, teacher. Alawi place. Sampate came or reached. Nimante Tua invited. So the Alawi people invited. Danam donation alms. Adamsu they gave. All right. So they gave. So actually we know it's a aorist third person plural. Okay. Sister Teo can follow so far? You want to know the Maranatha right? Huh?
The bottom Niman
Demanded toi, yes.
bottom what is KRIVICL?
Oh, this is from the Burmese. They translate from the Burmese. KRI will refer to Kriya. Kriya means it's an action. I don't know. I don't know what is VI. This translate from the Burmese side.
CL?
Okay. VI, I don't know. I don't know what is VI. All right. VI is it? CI I also
CL.
don't know. CL,
It-
I don't know. This coming
it-
from Burmese. So,
So
so we just
just
delete. It's not, yeah, we don't need no. We just need to know it's a gerund. Nimante tua means this action take place. So before they give donation, of course they must invited the Buddha first. After invite the Buddha or then the Buddha will go to their place, then Danam Adamsu, they gave donation. Okay, so we will read from beginning up to here. So this time the sutta I will go slowly because this sutta is very profound, all right? So Pesakara Dita Watu. Okay, now Watu is story. Watu has many meaning. Beside the meaning of story, it can be like ground. Okay, so we look at this one. Hmm. Sorry, it happened too fast already. Something wrong with the typing. Okay, Watu. Okay, now this meaning Watu has a lot. It can be land, property, site, location, matter, case. Like this is a case. It also can be a story like now. It also can be a support. It can be physical base like Hadia Watu. Okay. And there's a many meaning here. Right. So sometimes if you want to make it bigger, so go for this setting general. This is dictionary font. So I'm going to make a dictionary bigger. It's a little bit smaller. Okay. Okay. This is how we adjust it. I want to make the dictionary bigger, so I click like this. It still looks small. Now, okay, little bigger already. I bring running this dictionary. Okay, Pesakara weavers, Dita daughter, Watu story, Andabuto nature of brine, Iti ti, Imam Daman Desanam this Dhamma teaching, Sata teacher, Agarawe place, Chetiye in the Chetia, in the shrine, Viharanto while dwelling, Ekam one or certain, Pesakara weavers, Titaram daughter, Araba referring, Katesi, alright, so after we finish the sentence, then we continue. Ekandivasam he for one day, Alawi Wasino residents of Alawi, Sattari Alawim Sampate when the Buddha teacher Sampate reached Alawi, Nimantetua they invited Danam Adamsu they gave donation to the Buddha. Alright. If no question, I continue to the next line. Satta, you can see. Satta, we see this word before in the first line. Okay. Alright. Satta. Satta is a subject here. Right. Now satta actually coming from this. Okay, I'll write here. Satta, why is it long A? It's not because it's plural, okay? This is because it's consonantal. So when you look at the Pali Make Easy lesson 21, 22, you see this is from the word sattar. Sattar, when come to nominative form, when you remove the R, you need to compensate. So this why you may make it long A. So that's why we call it compensation. Right? Satta, bata, kicha, wasani. So anumodanam karanto. Alright. Okay. Now you see this enta. Okay. The word now ento. We see this just now in the viharanto. Okay. You see this viharanto. Ento. You see this one. Ento. Now this one also ento. Same thing. So if you have the pen, you mark it, alright? Now, Sata means teacher. Now, this one not finished yet because it has this one down here, right? So we should uh, okay. It's a long sentence here. Down here, not finished. Okay, now we've finished one by one first. Anumodando. Okay, karanto. I think it didn't have the translation here. Karonto from the word karoti. Okay, so we click here. Doing, performing, making, ka plus o plus anta. Right? One who is doing, one who is speaking, one is urging. So doing, making, building, ka plus o and anta. Okay. So your car plus O plus anta. Okay, now become O here. So like karoti, you have the word karoti. Karoti means does, makes, or build. Same. Car plus O and T. Here anta we can translate like just now. It's actually kind of like ing. Okay. So you can translate as the whole thing as making or doing. Right. So now this direct translation when the Buddha is making or doing, okay. Now what does he do? What is this anumodana? Anumodanam actually here is translated giving joys, giving thanks, but actually we say direct translation would be when the Buddha making rejoice. Okay. Anumodana coming from anumodati. Now this is you. This is Burmese, okay? Anumodana. Thanksgiving, blessing, rejoicing. So we can just say rejoicing, ing, all right? Anumodana. So ana plus mood and ana. Okay. So we call it here is actually when you say the Buddhist ceremony, how do you do transparent marriage is this one, okay? So every time we say transparent marriage, sharing of marriage, rejoicing marriage, for Buddha, he's doing this one. Anumodana karonti. So appreciation. Now, anu prefix, mood, and ana suffix. Now, why is this one? This one, I think you all remember the word mudita, okay? Mudita. Mudita means joys. So it's same uh mood. Merry or joy, okay? Rejoice. I think this one has, I don't know whether it got the, no, this one, mood. One milk. Okay. Okay. You see, happiness, great. The root is mood, M-U-D, like mudita, or you can see the present tense is modati, joy, happiness, okay? Mood. From the mood, it changed to, so you got the modati, means happy, be rejoice, okay? So anumodana means blessing here, or rejoicing here. Maybe I think rejoicing is better. I think Thanksgiving is okay. Thanksgiving. So the Buddha, so you of course you only got one subject here so far, and then this is the object for the Karanto. So verb. The Buddha Satta subject. Anumodanam Thanksgiving. Karanto Anto making. So anta suffix is always you translate ing. So making, doing. So this is a present participle. Now, then this one is long one. Okay. This one actually is just the whole thing. Okay. At the end of the meal. So means that after the Buddha and Sangha they eat, then the Buddha start to give the Anumodanam Karonto. Sometimes it's like making a speech or sharing a merits. This is a long word. Bata Kicha Asane. Here you can see there are different translation. One is Bata Kicha Asane. Another one is Bata Kicha Awasana. Okay, this one is better. So from the word, actually this is a three in one. Bata, Kicha, and Awasana. So three words combined together. Now Bata is food. Kicha is actually function. So from here you double click again. You got the Bata, Kicha, taking the meal, or actually direct translation is business of food. Kicha is a business of function. Bata is a meal. So means that food duty, or bata is food, kicha is duty. So direct translation is uh food duty. Okay. So awasana is bata is food. This is a duty or action also can. This end, okay? At the ending of the Buddha means that the Buddha have finished eating at the time. All right. So now this A, I think most students will get confused, but it's like just now, locative absolute. So location, okay, absolute means that use the locative as the time. All right. So sata, batakicha, wasani. Okay. After eating at the end of meal, this is something that very common in Tipitaka. So we might as well memorize it once in a while. Sota sata teacher. Batakicha wasani at the end of the meal means after eating the meal. Anumodanam, thanksgiving, rejoicing. Karonto, making or doing the rejoicing or thanksgiving or sharing or merit. So Anumodana has many different meaning. Okay. So any question about this one? Okay. Why Sata is repeated blast by brother? Because this is a new sentence, brother King. Brother King. The earlier sentence has finished, so this is a new sentence. So that's why the subject is repeated. That's the reason why this is repeated. Right? So Sata, Batakicha. So Batakicha plus Awasana. Awasana being Awasane. It's a located as a loop. So Sata will be the subject here. So its a subject will be normally singular. Then the Karanto will be exactly masculine, normally singular. That's why it finished with the O sound. All right. Okay. Now, this is the poem that people always recite. And sometimes we don't, last time I also don't know why we recite this poem. That's why this poem, if you want to contemplate about that, this is the poem that exists in many chanting. Right. Start from here, right? Aduwam me jivitam, duwam me maranam, awasam maya maritabam mewa. Marana pariyosanam me jivitam mewa aniyatam, maranam niyatanti. Okay, so this is the poem that people recite. Okay, now start from this one. Evam marana satim. bhaveta, right? Bhaveta. Okay. You only got one here. Practice, okay? Practice meditation. Bhaveta means from the word bhavana. Bhava. Now, what is meditation in Pali? Bhavana. Long a bhaveti. Okay. Bhavana Pisede. Not this one. It's a long A one. Okay. Bhavana. Okay. So when you want to know what is meditation, it's a long A here also. Bhavana. So bhavana means mental development. So it can be called in generally we call it meditation bhavana. So we can distinguish to two kinds: samatha bhavana, that is concentration samadhi; vipassana bhavana, insight meditation. So that is a panya. All right. So bhavana, mental development. Now there are few translations from the word bhavana. So mental development. So sometimes they use the word mental culture. Why is it? Because the root is bu, okay? Bu, to be, plus the causative, right? Then you got the bawa, then become bawe. Then you plus the anak suffix. Like I say, anak is always like translate ing. So like if you have plus the ta, okay, let's say if you put the ti, I think you all in Parliament you see this word bawe ti, to develop, right? Develops. So if you're going to put the anti, then from here, let's say you got the bawe, right? The plastic. So if you have the bawe and you plus anak, you got the bawana. Then you change it to long a, bawana, all right? Bawana means, that's why we translate as mental development, okay? So normally we translate bawana as, another translation is meditation. But meditation is very, I would say, quite general. Okay. So when we say meditation, what is actually meditation? Meditation means that you try to develop your mind or mental culture. Okay. Sometimes they use the word mental culture also. So how do you develop the mind? So normally what is meditation here will be referring like just now, the Maranasati. So to develop the mind means that you should cultivate uh, m- uh, more good qualities, all right? And then reduce bad qualities. So that's the meaning of meditation. So generally we just translate as a mental development or mental culture because the root is bu plus a become bawe, right? Baweti. Bawe plus anak bawana. So bawana means mental meditation or mental culture. Now, when you see, later I'll share the notes to you. Now you see this one, baweta. Practice meditation. Ta here. Now, how about this ta? Okay. What do you think? Is it present tense or is it imperative? Okay. For those who learned before. Uh,
Imperative.
Wendy, what do you think? Is it present tense or imperative?
Not sure, Sayati.
Mm.
Hopefully it's present.
Mm? Sorry?
Not sure. I guess
Not
it
sure.
is present. Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is not present tense. This is the advice by the Buddha. All right. So we can translate. Okay. Maybe let. Okay. So we put here. Let's say let or may. Now you all develop. Okay. So imperative is actually is a command, or you can say the Buddha also wish the people develop what marana nusati. So direct translation marana death. Okay, sati is mindfulness. So we translate as mindfulness on death. Okay, evam now. So evam means in this way, right? So thus, in which way, as mentioned in the poem here. Okay, so this poem have 4 lines. So evam marana satim, mindfulness on that, bhaveta, so let you all, may you all develop. So it's not present tense. It's a, you can say either it's a desire or command by the Buddha. So it's an imperative second person plural. And then this will be the object here. So this object will be satik. Satik should be, yeah. Satik is here, I forget already. Satik, yang. Okay, it's a feminine here, all right? So feminine, acquisitive singular. Okay, so let you all develop mindfulness in tasks or in such a way. Now, then we can see the poem here. Aduwam me jivitam, duwam me maranam, awasam maya maritabam mewa. Marana pariyosanam me jivitam, jivitam me wa aniyatam, maranam niyatam ti. Okay. Actually, it's very easy. It sounds very simple, but actually the English actually very nice. My life is not certain, my death is certain. Inevitable is my death. My life will end in death. Life is completely unsure. Death is sure. Okay. How many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one will be the first line here. So this is the second line. Okay. Now, aduwam me jivitam, duwam me maranam. All right. So, me, my, jivitam is life. Okay. Jivita. Jivita and abhidhamma is life faculty, but here refer to life. Now, you have duwam, duwam. Aduwam, not certain. Duwam is certain. Okay. Life is not certain. Duwam, certain. Marana is dead. All right. That is certain. Okay, now look at this sentence. My life is not certain, that is certain. So sometimes I have to think about what's the meaning of my life is not certain, that is certain. All right, so anybody want to try? What is the meaning of my life is not certain? Brother King, you want to contribute? Brother King?
I think the life we got up and down, whereas the
Okay.
death is for sure one time only. We got birth, but
Okay.
that is certain.
Oh yeah, that was certain to happen. Means that your
Yeah,
life is not certain, sometimes good, sometimes bad. It's
yeah.
very anicca, okay? Very anicca. All right.
Yeah.
So we can take it anicca in a way. Or we can also another way look at the meaning of duwam. Okay, I think there's also so basically you open this software, Tipitaka Pali Reader, you just click it right now. Okay, click the duwam. Okay, now you can see this dua, do and wa, and so on. Stable, enduring, permanent, eternal, everlasting. That's first meaning. Second meaning, continuous, constant, regular. So maybe it's taken about life is not constant, not regular here, or certain or sure. Okay, so it seems to have the meaning look quite similar, but and when we look at it, sometimes life is not permanent, that is permanent, or life is not constant, or life is not sure, and so on. Okay, so there are few possible meaning here. I think this translation is okay. It's easier to understand. Life is not certain, that is certain. Or maybe your life is not certain. Maybe if you want to understand is okay, we ups and downs. That is certain to happen. All right, something like that.
Like G.
Yes.
Or this means that I do not know when my life will end. My life is not certain.
Okay.
I do not know when my life will till when not certain.
Okay. So you know also not certain how long is it? Not certain about what? The time, the duration, okay? Duration, and that is but we also not certain about our death. We also not certain about when our death is going to happen, right? So if we say duration, that will maybe certain to happen. Okay. That also one way. So anyway, it's good poem to remember. Aduwam me jivitam, duwam me maranam. So me in Pali is actually very easy. You just translate sometimes as genitive, all right? So um, now now who is the subject here? Subject will be jivitam, maranam. There's no other subject. So this will be jivita should be neuter, yeah. Okay. So we click it. Now you put the you see NA is a neuter gender. NT, NA in Burmese, this from Burmese one. This NT neuter, alright. So Marana also neuter, NA. So that's why it's actually everything is neuter. Nominate singular. So this is also neuter nominate singular. So this one actually take it is adjective here, right? Because it's explained to the subject. So this is also another adjective modified to the subject. So aduwam me jivitam, duwam me maranam. That's first sentence here. I think this poem is very famous. And if you want to contemplate Marana Nusati, you'll remember this one. Your life is not certain, my death is certain. Aduwam me jivitam, duwam me maranam. Now, next one. Awasam maya maritabam mewa. Okay. Now, awasam. Okay. Not control. Not raining. So, awasam should be this one, okay? Without doubt, without fear. So, this one should be indeclarable. IND means indeclarable, means that it has no declension. Okay. So you can click the arrow here and then you can see some more. Okay. Right. So this one is another one. So I choose this one. Okay. Na become was and this is actually very detailed. Trying to find the root is was and with the ya and so on. So actually no need. So I just want to know the meaning here. But of course, if you want to learn like this, it's very good. If you want to go very detailed in the analysis, so this Abai, Bawa, and so on, Sanskrit, you can say Awasam. It is very good actually. I think this software it gives lots of information. Right. So this certainly, all right. So may just another translation will be certainly. Certainly now, Maya, Marita Bamti. Okay, direct translation will be is quite far. This indirect. Certainly is my dad. Maya is I think Maya is by me or by me. Maya, all right? By me, with me, or from me, than me, all right? So I think it's good also, it gives you the possible declension here, you can see. So if you're lazy to check all the dictionary, so this is a Maya, long A. Okay, so we look for these two. By me, with me, from me, than me. So we choose the by me, okay? By me. So maybe certainly or just certainly, pronunciation. Certainly, okay. Certainly now, by me. Let's say we do the word by word translation first. Marita. Maritaba. Okay. Maritaba. One who will die. That's Maricha. Should be dead, can die. Will inevitably die. Literally to be dead. Okay. It's actually interesting. From the word mar, like Mara, is a marana, the root is mar, and itaba. Okay, suffix is itaba. Now, so if you're going to put the translation will be should be dead. Ewa. Now you have another one, Ewa. Ewa is combined. So indeed or something maybe put indeed. So maritaba, Ewa. Mar. Mar itaba. Now the root mar. Okay. Marathi. From the word Marathi. Okay. Marathi, kill, dies. Mar. Mar only one meaning. To die, all right? So to die. So direct translation will be certainly by me should be dead. So this is a direct translation. Though in dialect will be certainly is my dad. Right? So this is a okay. So sentence number 2. So awasam maya by me, maritabam should die by me certainly. Okay, so certainly is my dad. So I'm going to finish this, then we stop. All right. If no question, I'll continue next one. All right. I think just we take it as the translation I did. Certainly, inevitably is my dad. Now this taba suffix, I think last week I also explained to you, is like should. Sometimes we can translate with the word ought. Okay. Taba. Okay. Taba suffix is we call it gerondive. So we can translate with the word gerondive or dive. Should be or ought to be or like this. Okay. Or ought to be by me certainly die. Right? Now this one is easy. Marana, dead. Pali Yosana. Pali Yosana means ending, all right? Ending or ends here. Me, my life. So marana pariyosanam me jivitam. Okay. So look for this one. Marana plus pariyosana. N. So you click the pariyosana, then you can find finish, conclusion, culmination, pali plus awa, then sa and ana. Now you can see this another ana suffix here. Okay. So now we are lazy way. Okay. We don't want to type anymore. So we just copy and learn from the online dictionary. All right. Pali, the prefix is pali plus awa. Now the awa suffix is can change it to o. Okay. So you got this one o. So pali o, then after changing it to o, you put a y. So pali please the y. Then awa change to o and sa and ana. Now what is this sa? What's the root sa? Okay. So I cannot find the dictionary. It's not this one. Root sa. Uh, to make thin, bind. Okay. There are two meaning here. Or sun, I think. Sa or sun to bind. And this one I'm not so sure. Maybe to bind. Okay. I think bind is good. Okay. To bind. So pari, awa, sa, ana. So pari, awa become o, and then insertion of y. Pari, yo, sana. Ending, concluding. So this is very normal one. Marana, pari, yo, sanam. My death ending. So subject will be this is subject. My life, and then this one is actually is try to explain this one adjective to the subject. So in poem is always change the place. So subject can be adjective, adjective subject. So the place can be changed also. May is my. So my life will end with that and then finish with the last one. Okay. Then jivitam me wa aniyatam. Maranam niyatam. So now you can see this is niyata. Earlier will be dua. Okay. The earlier one is aduam. Duam. All right. Now these two actually look quite similar. Niyata, aniyata. So jivita is life. Now ewa here means is an emphasis, so it translates as completely. My life is completely aniyata. Niyata means sure, so it translates unsure. Marana, it's like just now, niyata, dua, I think quite same meaning here, niyata. Now, okay, let's check the meaning of niyata. So we just click it, this niyata. Yeah, or maybe this niyata better. So not niyata, not permanent. Okay, it's like dua. I think it's quite same with dua here. Not certain, you see. Niyata and dua seems to be quite similar. Not permanent, not certain, not permanent. Okay. Uncertain, undecided, variable, not fixed. Right. Now when we say niyata is niyata is certain, all right? So aniyata is uncertain. Okay. So this is quite same with the dua. Right. So life is completely unsure. It's like the first sentence. Okay. Now here that is sure. So that is sure means it's sure to happen. Life means unsure means life has a lot of uncertainty, or maybe your life is not sure how long or how short, but that is sure going to happen. All right. So the Buddha asks us to contemplate this poem. Okay. Okay. So repeat the first poem. Aduwam me jivitam, duwam me maranam, awasam maya maritabam mewa, marana pariyosana me jivitam, My life will end in death. Jivitam meva aniyatam marana niyatam. Ti iti. Alright. So niyata with the finish with the iti also. So niyatam plus iti. Iti means end of this poem. Evam, thus, in this way, marana sati, mindfulness on that. Sati is mindfulness. So actually made of two words. Marana is death. So we can see this marana here already many times. Plus the sati is mindfulness. So mindfulness on that means you contemplate the poem like this. Bhaveta, you develop, you meditate on it. Okay, so we finish today. So we continue some more next week. So any questions? Okay, today who will lead the chanting? Jia Ling, right? Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Sanji.
Okay, I made you a co-host. Okay, any question? So all right, so I hope you enjoy the sutta. So today what we do is we already done, we go very slowly. And then today we finish I think one page or two page only. So actually I look at this sutta, it's quite long because after that the Buddha will meet, she will come to the Buddha teaching and then something happened and then the Buddha asked her 4 questions and she answered very well. And then she attend, I think Sotapatti, first level enlightenment. And the story didn't show the end, but the end actually something happened to her. She passed away. All right. Anyway, Jia Ling, you can do your sharing of merits.
Okay. Asking for forgiveness. Kayena vacha chittena pamadena maya katang achayang kamame bante buri panya tata gata kayena vacha chittena pamadena maya katang achayang kamame dhamma Sanditika akalika kayena vacha chittena pamadena maya katang achayang kamame sangha punya keta anuttara patidana transference of merits akasata cha bhummata devanaga mahidika punyantang anumoditva cirang rakkantu loka sasanang cirang rakkantu desanang cirang rakkantu mang parang etavata ca amhehi sambatang punya sampadang sabbe deva sabbe satta sabbe buddha anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya. Sharing of merits. Imang no punya bagang mata pitunanca acariyananca sabba satananca sabba mitananca sabba natinanca sabba petananca sabba devatananca bajema sabbe satta sukita hontu. Aspiration. Idang me punyang asavakaya vahang hotu. Idang me punyang magapala nyanasa pacayo hotu. Idang me punyang nibanasa pacayo hotu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you.
All right. So before we finish, so maybe we need to nominate somebody next week to do the sharing of merits. How about Sister Go?
Okay. I
Okay.
will try to get the
Like from the
from the group. Yeah. Okay. I will
okay,
try.
okay, all right, okay. Okay, thank you very much. So we all say Buddha Sasanam Chiram Titatu, okay? Buddha Sasanam Chiram Titatu. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Titatu. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Titatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, I hope you all enjoy the sutta reading today. Okay. Right. So for those who are free, can join us on Thursday, or if you want extra grammar, can join us on Monday. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not tired. I'm quite free now. Tomorrow I go to my university and finish submit. If I need actually the paper is about 300 pages. I need to for step 15 copies of set to pass to the university, and they will give to 15 teacher to look at it. It's a big project, 300 pages. Okay. All right. See you all. Okay. Some other days, Friday maybe.
Thank you,
Okay.
Saiji.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Saji.
Saji.
Thank you,
you,
Saji.
Bye-bye.
Saji, sadhu, sadhu,
All the
sadhu.
best to you, Saji.
Okay.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Sayaji. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. Take care and good night.
Okay. Good night. All right.